All right. So cart. Let's go to Instacart. What's going on, Instacart?
There was a release today that Amazon is adding
Grocery.
perishables to their same day delivery. So that's putting a little pressure on Instacart. They're down about 12%, 11.5% at the
That's a
moment.
buy for me. So I'm an Amazon stockholder. But Amazon does a lot of great things, but for Pete's sake, it's like they don't do everything. Maybe they will someday. They're gonna have robots showing up to my home. But Instacart has that specialization. I believe that specialization in certain areas is a competitive advantage. And for Instacart, I think it's a competitive advantage. And they have grown their customer base really nicely. Let's take a look at their financials. So their growth is actually accelerating. It accelerated from 9% to 11%. And we've seen a couple of companies where growth was decelerating. Okay. And so that looks good. And we're living, I mean, I've got two sons that are 21 and 25. These guys, they order everything to be delivered. They they're they're completely locked in on Instacart, DoorDash, Uber. It's like it's second nature to them. I went to a Costco Monday. Hadn't been in a Costco for a while, and was there for a product that they didn't have. So amazingly, I visited a Costco without spending $200. I kind of felt
No
proud.
way.
Yeah, that's
That's
like
not possible.
that's an achievement. That's called discipline. And because I did see some deals, I was like, "Whoa, hey, that looks like a good deal. That looks like a good deal." That's how they get you. But
Yeah, I
back
bought
to
stuff I
everything's
didn't
delivered
even
these
know I
days.
needed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I I, I don't need a 25-gallon jar of almonds, but look at the deal. Oh my god, I can't resist. So free cash flow looks great. Look at this. Look at this chart. Beautiful. It used to be negative, now positive. Excellent. 75% margins. Now, is the story Amazon? Is it rational? Yes. Is it an overreaction? Absolutely. Am I going to buy shares of Instacart? Absolutely. I'm going to probably buy double. I am a dollar cost average guy, and I'm going to probably buy double what I would normally buy, maybe triple, because it's like getting a coupon and I get 10% off Instacart and it's already discounted 53. So if you're going to give me it's discounted 53 with today's price decrement. I'm already up on Instacart. It's had a terrific announcement of earnings. It had I think a jump of like 20% or so. So the market, it doesn't know what it wants. It says, "Hey, I love Instacart" one day, and then it says, "No, I don't like Instacart" the next day. So it didn't jump 20%. It jumped up nicely, but 8.5% over a day and a half or 2 days. And yeah, because I think we had a weekend there. So this stock and it's a small cap, right? So when we're dealing with a $12 billion market cap stock, this to me is a really nice acquisition target. This is a nice Uber might acquire Instacart or uh, Shopify. Not Shopify wouldn't want to do this, but maybe DoorDash says, "Hey, you know what? DoorDash is $100 billion market cap. Believe it or not, that's how much market cap you get if you deliver cheeseburgers and Panda Express." And these guys are just $12 billion market cap. Such a good acquisition target. And look at that. They're recovering. Man, I should have bought it. I should have taken a 30-second break and bought it. But I guess it reinforces what I'm saying is The news was an overreaction. I really like Instacart. I'm still going to buy shares today if it stays in a negative position. And that is Instacart. Instacart is a good little company. I like what they're doing. What do you think of Instacart?
Chart's looking pretty good. They're up 65% or so over the last year up to the peak. Then they're down 13% from that peak. The RSI did move into negative territory. I think that's probably going to be short-lived. The EPO did have a bearish crossover, but we're in bullish territory. Accumulation looks fantastic over the last year. Money flow is negative at the moment, and they've outperformed the S&P 500, outperformed discretionary, outperformed their industry group, and their industry group is underperforming the S&P 500. So
What's their industry group?
Uh,
Consumer discretionary, right?
yeah, they are in consumer discretionary, and it's CS. So let me go and find that real quick.
Consumer services.
Let me go to a different set of windows here, then go to
Sorry
my
to throw you off.
sector, and then go to discretionary right here, and then go to CS, specialized consumer services.
Okay. It looks like we have 39 people on the stream. Thanks everybody for joining. We are we're covering a lot of ground, covering a lot of stocks, and we are currently on Instacart trying to figure out why is the market selling this thing off for 11%
I
decrease
could
in
have
stock
saved
price.
myself a lot of time by just looking right here.
It's right there.
Tells me right there. There's
Right.
the sector, and this is the industry group.
All right. Now you know.
Yep.
So this one's setting up well. I'm buying more shares of Instacart. I like it when the market gives me a nice discount and I get to buy really good businesses. There's a lot of things to like on Instacart, so I'm a buyer.